What's up, everyone? In this video, woman on the run with serial killer claims to be one of his victims. Huh? Really? Really? Alright, we'll have to see here. But first, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, more than I could put into words. You can give me a whole week to try to put into words how much it means to me. I've been wanting to do this for 10 years, and my anxiety just prevented me from doing it, and about 6 weeks ago I finally said, just do it, just try it. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you have already subscribed, I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Now let's get to this alleged woman on the run with serial killer claims to be one of his victims. I'm a big true crime fan, and I've never heard of a woman saying that she's one of his victims. So I'm guessing they interrogate her and they ask her if she's alive or dead. I bet you that question is asked. Watch.
Mayor's office, emergency.
It's Emerald Fan. My manager says to call you.
I had a desk comment tell me that they heard multiple gunshots coming from a room. So I went down there, and all I did was put the key in the door, open the door, and everything's covered in blood.
There's blood all over the bed. Bullets on the floor.
Billy Boyett and Alicia Greer started dating around Thanksgiving of 2016. Billy Boyett was violent toward Alicia quite often, choked her, kicked her in the face. She just needed a place to get away and hide from him until that could happen. Jacqueline was actively trying to help her hide from Billy Boyett, and that's why she was at the motel that day. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to help Alicia in any way that she could.
According to Mary Rice's mother, who had the children that belonged to Mary Rice, she had not heard from Mary, which was not normal for her.
She was a mother of 3. She was doing the best she could as a single mother, worked at a local Dollar General to try to make ends meet.
Based upon the statements that were made by the family of Mary Rice, they were concerned about her safety because she would not have abandoned her children. We were alerted about
Investigators learned that Mary Rice's neighbors had recently seen Billy Boyett at her home. So Mary Rice must be this so-called victim with the serial killer, Billy Boyett.
We were alerted about how Billy was known to hang out within Mary Rice's area. So there is a good possibility that Billy Boyett is involved.
We now have a manhunt on for Billy Boyett.
She's a redhead with bad roots.
Through their investigation
Black
and talking
roots.
to witnesses, we found evidence they did have a relationship.
Mary Rice's brother was incarcerated with Billy Boyett Witnesses told us that he introduced her to Billy Boyette, and they wrote letters back and forth numerous times. Then Billy got out of prison, and they were kind of known to be together somewhat.
We obtained a search warrant and managed to get numerous phone messages between Mary Rice and Billy Boyette on the day those murders occurred.
I don't want to have to take a whole bunch of people's lives. Mary, I'm taking care of some things I had to be taken care of. Sorry to alarm, but that's what I do. He said learn how to write. I do not care what you do, just don't have me waiting around. It's rude.
Reading her text and reading his text back
So
and
is
forth,
killing
we were able to put two and two
people
together that Mary Rice knew of the problems that he was having with Alicia Greer.
Investigators made the determination that she's a willing participant, not a victim.
In the early morning hours, we were notified of another homicide in Baldwin County, just across the state line there in Lillian, Alabama.
A lady named Peggy Brose was found deceased in her own driveway.
It appeared
She's an older lady. Nice smile, wearing glasses. Looks like a family reunion.
that the suspect had shot her in the face in her front yard, then took her keys and her vehicle, which was a white Chrysler Concorde. She had been shot with a .38 revolver.
Over
the same type of handgun that was
car.
used in the homicides of Alicia Greer and Jacqueline Moore.
Over a damn
also,
car.
based upon witnesses, the suspect's physical description met that of Billy Boyette.
A possible fourth
A
murder.
female by the name of Kayla Crocker was located by her mother, bound in rope.
Kayla was shot in the head with a pistol,
She was beautiful.
and there was actually blood splatter and blood spray on the crib from her being shot. Kayla Crocker had been killed and her car taken.
They seem to have no qualms at all about killing somebody and taking their vehicle.
Death penalty.
Mary Rice had used her ID to check into that hotel. Georgia State Police surrounded the entire motel. Their SWAT team arrived. There was nowhere for them to go. We pretty much figured it was going to be a shootout.
They eventually make contact with Mary Rice, telling her that she needs to surrender, come out with her hands up, which she does. Georgia State Police SWAT makes entry. As soon as they make entry, Billy Boyette commits suicide with a gunshot wound to the head.
You effing coward. You're burning in hell, mother.
Before we started our interview, Mary Rice was making allegations she was being held against her will by Billy Boyette and that she had been sexually assaulted. Ultimately, that she was in fact a victim, not a willing participant.
He's a monster. He's serious about everything he says. He was gonna kill me. If I didn't do what he said, only by God's grace am I sitting here today.
Take a deep breath, Aaron. You're all right right now. Just take a deep breath.
Once Mary Rice is calm, investigators start to question her about the murder spree and her involvement.
To your knowledge, did the incident at the Emerald Sands Inn, did that happen before he picked you up?
Yes. Yes.
What is your diversification of the customer demand of a Gibbons?
To my knowledge.
All right, where did you go from there?
Never we went riding and he made me go into a small office
Did he stay out in the car?
No, he was in Walmart, so he was watching me, and I know he could see me in the store.
What did you get at Walmart?
Ammunition, 38.
She doesn't know. We have the video from Walmart, and we can see that Billy's sitting in the car outside on camera. So we can see he stays there in the vehicle the entire time. And she's in Walmart on camera shopping like there's nothing going on. We tracked her all throughout the store with interior cameras. She claims that he told her if she made any notifications to anybody or told anybody that he would kill her and kill her children as well.
She looks
But she's in there by herself.
normal and
Never
calm.
did she make any type of notification, ask for help or assistance or anything. She was lying to us.
What happens then?
I don't know, he comes back with white heart.
So he goes off with the dark SUV and comes back with a white car?
Yes. He has somebody with him. He had a gun on me, turned back. I didn't even get a good glimpse of who they were or anything, because I had to get in the car and drive. The kind of gun to the side. I had to follow him to a parking area.
When you got into the car to drive, you got a person holding a gun to you, correct?
Yes.
Where did this other guy you're talking about, where did he come from?
I don't know, and I've never seen him after.
She has no idea that we have video surveillance of Mary Rice behind the wheel of the vehicle, alone in the SUV, following Billy in the white car. We know that she's not telling the truth.
Bring out the evidence.
That's not true. And I'll tell you why.
No, he did.
Mary, listen to me. If I were to tell you that numerous people saw you and Billy following the person in the white car to her home, where the white car was taken, you would think. Because you guys are seen together, okay? There wasn't a third person there. It was just you and Billy, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Why did you tell me that?
Because I'm scared.
Well, I understand you're scared. The truth makes more sense than the story at this point. You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
Okay. Well, thank
And
you.
that's the only thing that embellished on the scared.
Thank you for being honest.
I'm scared.
I know you are.
She knew she was called, had said enough, and then emotions come flooding in.
It was a collective agreement between all of us that she was at the point that she was about to shut down. We just chose at that time to abruptly end the interview. I mean, it's cut and dry and clear as it can be. We had enough that we had a signed arrest warrant by a judge to charge her with murder.
Thank you for cooperating.
Mary Rice is as guilty as Billy Boyette. She had a
I don't believe that, but
choice, and she chose to follow Billy Boyette. And she is paying the price for her actions. We will never understand why things happen the way they did. The thing we have to understand is there's evil in this world.
it doesn't say how much time she got. There's a bunch of charges. Accessory, after the fact, and she had a first-degree murder charge. But it doesn't say what she got. Her sentence. Come on. It was probably life. Or at least 40 to life. Anyways, like always and forever, take care, be safe, peace.